across the West Country here on the BBC, and that was Gloria Estefan and Get On Your Feet. And, you know, more and more over 50s are trying to get fit, and not everyone, it seems, is keen to go to the gym. Now, if the thought of subjecting yourself to a room of people with bulging biceps fills you with horror, there's now a world of options out there. One of them is the fun fitness program called Zumba, which combines music and movement, but at a pace that's right for you. Now, since my own health issues almost 3 years ago, I've not yet returned to a fitness routine. And add to that a man who openly admits to being the world's worst dancer. Would I survive the test? Later on, you can see it for yourself on Facebook and try to... In fact, I would advise you very strongly to have a paramedic on standby. But in the meantime, the audio version of what happened you are about to witness as I headed to Malmesbury in Wiltshire.
Brasil, sou brasileira, o som se põe ao som do samba. Brasil, sou brasileira, aqui os ossos põem ao som do samba.
Now, Becky Browning is the Zumba instructor here, and I have to say I find this slightly worrying because you do look ready to go.
I am really ready to go, but you look pretty ready to go too.
Tell me about Zumba.
It started in the 1990s in Colombia by a gentleman by the name of Beto Perez, and it was as simple as that he turned out one day for his aerobics class, forgot his music, and decided that he had to improvise with the music from his car, which was all Latin and international rhythms. So the aerobics class became a dance class on that day, and that was basically the birth of Zumba. It's so popular today because we try to make sure that it's a really fun class. We take out the sort of grueling exercise side of fitness and just make it more fun.
I always thought this would be the sort of thing that would appeal to younger people, but the class of people we've got here are 50 plus, is that right?
Pretty much, yeah. The class that you're going to do today is Zumba Gold. Now, Zumba Gold is a modified program of the Zumba fitness program, so everything is just a little bit easier. It's not so high in intensity, it's not so high in impact, and it suits not only the over 50s, but the complete beginner, and also any participant that just needs things that little bit easier. We're going to really look at things like muscle strengthening, flexibility, range of motion, all the things that tend to deteriorate as we age, but that, you know, classes like Zumba Gold can really, really help. I guess it's different because we try and make it more like a party. You know, we want people to come here and socialise, so it's kind of creating fun, fitness and friendship all in one go, whereas I think when you turn up to the gym to a traditional fitness class, you know, rarely do you know that many people and there's not much socialising afterwards, whereas with Zumba and Zumba Gold, you know, that's a key element for us, really is, that you need to have fun.
Now, Joan, tell me about why you took up Zumba.
Because I love the motions and the music and the ladies. I love them all. It's great. They keep me young.
It was important for you to keep fitness going, was it?
Keep fitness going, yeah. It's very important as you get older. Very important. And if you keep fit, you see, you can do other things. And you can enjoy other people and help them, encourage them, and keep moving. That's the thing.
The trouble is, for some people, it's very, very difficult to take that first step and join in, isn't it? Can you remember what that was like for you?
Yeah, it was difficult because I thought, well, I don't know whether I'm right for this. All these young ladies, and I'm older than what they are. But no, you've got to come and be yourself and just let everything else go. It's just wonderful. We love it. We love the beat of the music. And, of course, we love Becky, you see. That's what it is.
How did you come to join us?
I saw a little poster up about 6 years ago when she first moved to the village. I didn't know it was Becky, but I saw this poster up and it was on a tree not far from my house in the village, and it said, come and join a brand new class, full of fun, it's taking hold of the world. And so I thought, oh, that sounds like it might be fun, and if everybody's starting new together, then maybe I won't feel too sort of self-conscious about if I go wrong and all that kind of thing. So I went along to one of her first classes, and Becky is just the most amazing person. She makes everything so fun. It's given me lots of energy. You do become more energetic, more positive, less self-conscious about how you are. Good fitness. I just want to keep fit. And good social. You make lots of friends. So yeah, I really love it. And it was great having you there today.
Right. Now, it all seems very calm and placid here right now. But currently, we're trying to do moves. But what keeps confusing me is every time I sort of find out what steps I'm supposed to be doing, they suddenly turn, and then I have to turn with them. And if I'm not careful, I'll start colliding with people, and everybody knows what's going on bar me. Oh, lordy, look, I tell you what, it's immense fun, but crumbs, I wish I knew what I was doing. Oh, dear.
I'm Jacqueline Tom. It was when I was mayoress again 2 years ago, because we were going to have our ball in here, and there was a class going on, and I thought, hang on, because I thought Zumba was only for very young, fit people. And I thought, hang on, I'm actually younger than some of these people, I think. So I thought, well, I'll give it a go. And I just found I really loved it. And after a few months, I found I could pick up the steps, and you have to persevere.
What would you say to those who think, well, it sounds like fun, but I'm not sure I could do it?
Come and give it a try. The thing about this is it's completely non-competitive. Everybody works at their own level. Nobody's trying to outdo each other. In fact, you're concentrating so hard on what you're doing. I make mistakes all the time, and I expect other people do as well, but I'm concentrating so hard. And because you're thinking about the steps, I think it's very good mentally as well, actually. I think it keeps you alert.
Everybody goes left, and I go right. I go right, everybody goes left, and she's saying, are you fine? I'm fine, apart from the fact I'm aware that I'm the only person who isn't sort of synchronised. It's a bit like watching synchronised swimming with one person out of sync, and I am that person going the other way all of the time. Not once, not twice, but every blooming time. Debs, how long have you been doing this now?
Since the end of last September, I had major back surgery in May, which has rendered me a bit incapacitated. I lost my fitness and I lost my mobility. And that's quite difficult because I have a dancing background as well, so which is Latin and ballroom, so Zumba is brilliant for me. What I've found is that there's camaraderie, everybody's friendly, there's after Zumba coffee and we get together, and it's about the whole thing, not about just doing one thing. So Zumba really is a part of your life. It isn't your life, it's a part of it. So it's a great way to get your fitness back. All the ladies, and there are a few gentlemen that come as well, they just help you, they pull you along, they make you feel better, and of course it's the laughter, isn't it? We do have a lot of laughter going on, so not only do you have the fitness, you have the inner soul as well as the outer soul. Now, I can run with my grandchildren, and I'm not out of breath and things like that, so that's good. It's good for anybody, and we'd like to see a lot more men, I suppose, wouldn't we?
Becky, everybody has left now. It is very quiet in the room, and I am very conscious of the fact that I have just found that I felt like I was in a session which I would have enjoyed had I have really sort of been able to control my feet and my hands at the appropriate time.
That all comes with practice, I promise you. It is definitely one of those things that on the first time, it is a bit confusing, but the more you practice, the better you get, the more you get used to it, and the more you can put into it, the more you'll become to enjoy it, and you need to persevere. But again, practice, we always suggest get the feet first. Once you've got the feet, then you can concentrate on bringing in the arms and the smile and all the other things that go with it.
I could do the playing the guitar bit, that bit.
You played the guitar beautifully. I think you've played the air guitar before.
So, dare I ask the question, how do you think I did?
I think you did brilliant. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Well,
yes, absolutely. I just didn't know what I was doing.
Well, that doesn't matter. As long as you enjoyed it, that's all that matters to me. You stayed safe, you stayed on your feet. So, yeah, I thought you gave it a really good shot, and I look forward to seeing you next time.
Hell. Oh, hell. Well, thanks to everyone at the Monday Zumba Gold class in Malmesbury in Wiltshire, and especially to my absolutely amazing instructor, Becky Browning, who, frankly, has got more energy than most people should have in a lifetime, if the truth be known. But anyway, if it's inspired you, perhaps, to give Zumba a go, because you genuinely, can get away with it. If a bloke like me with sort of no sense of rhythm, nor rhyme, nor reason can throw himself into it, and... at one point, I didn't actually mention this, but at one point, I had to put my arms outstretched, and the trouble is, my arms are so long, I was like a blooming aeroplane in the middle of the room, colliding with people. All I needed was my own personal runway. Anyway, if you'd like further information, grab a pen and paper, and what I will do is give you information as to how you find out more at the end of the next song, which I'm going to play now from Whitney Houston and Enrique Iglesias. because no matter where you are in the West Country, there is a class near you. And for that matter, wherever you're listening in the UK, there is. We'll tell you how, so make sure you grab a pen and paper. The information to come in just a moment after Could I Have This Kiss Forever? It's great. Whitney Houston and Enrique Iglesias, and that was Could I Have This Kiss Forever? Now, I just have to tell you something before I give you the details of how to find your Zumba classes, if you fancy it, if you're still hovering on the brink of whether or not it might be right for you. And especially if you're one of those people who says, no, I'm too old for this sort of thing. Let me tell you, at the Zumba class I was at, there was a lady in her 80s. So, now then, the bar is set, ready for you to get out there and do it. It's got to start somewhere. I've got to tell you, I did enjoy it. I just felt a bit of a twit because I didn't know what I was doing half the time. And, well, you know, if you get the chance to watch the video, which will be online from 11 o'clock tonight, facebook.com/Radio The Chiz, like the page, watch the video when it comes up just after 11 o'clock. I promise you, you will laugh your socks off. But I promise you, it was great fun. And I did enjoy it. But anyway, how fit it made me at the end of it, I don't know. But I managed to get through the day with a smile, which is lovely. So, if you would like further information, here's how you go about it. It doesn't matter where in the West Country you are, there is a class near you. There will be an instructor near you, wherever you are listening around the UK. What you do is you go to www.zumba, Z-U-M-B-A, zumba.com. When you go to that website, you'll see a series of options. Go to find a class, and then you enter your postcode. And guess what? It comes up with sessions near you. As simple as that. So zumba.com, go to find a class, and then enter your postcode, and it will tell you what's available in your neck of the woods. Now, if you live in Wiltshire, there's information on Becky's classes in Malmesbury, Halavington and Royal Wootton Bassett, and more besides, at Rebecca Browning, all one word, .zumba.com. That's Rebecca Browning.zumba.com. And all I would say is, even if you just wanted to go along, jiggle about and make new friends, that's a great way to do it, because there was a real togetherness in that room, let me tell you. It was a lot of fun.
The BBC's been at the forefront of technology.